Welcome to our gentle Vinyasa flow practice. Today's practice, I'd like to encourage everyone to focus on finding the balance between the effort and the ease in the pose. Since I can't see what everyone's doing, it's up to you to monitor yourself and make sure you're not trying to push yourself too hard or too far or hurt yourself, but you're pushing yourself far enough that you're getting some benefit from the practice. So finding that balance of effort and ease can be challenging. So give yourself permission to seek that balance, to try to use the poses not as a way to force yourself into something, but as a way to express something, not as a way to make your body do something it doesn't want to do, but as a way to bring you closer to your body and more conscious and aware. So with that thought, let's start in a comfortable seated position. We'll shift our weight from side to side. We'll ground our hip bones. Try to find equal grounding in our hip bones. Stacking the spine, lifting the sternum, pulling the shoulder blades up and back and down. I like to imagine I have a string from the top of my head pulling me up toward the ceiling. So I'm nice and long through the spine. We can just relax our hands on our legs and gently close our eyes. Bring awareness to the breath. We'll use several different breaths in class today. We'll be using our Ujjayi breath a lot. That's our ocean breath that builds heat. I'm sure we'll use our expanding breath and our sinking breath here and there. But right now, let's practice our three-part breath. Starting from the abdomen, expanding from the abdomen, then working our way up to the lower rib cage, the upper ribs. And as we exhale, to try to reverse that. Exhale from the upper ribs, the lower ribs, and the abdomen last, pushing out the air. Inhale from bottom to top. Exhale from top to bottom. This can be challenging. Try a couple more rounds of that. Three-part breath. As we finish our next round, return to normal breath. And taking a deep inhale, sighing it out. Two more times. Inhale. Sigh. And inhale. And sigh. Sealing the lips. Now breathing in and out through the nose. Trying to find that Ujjayi breath. Slightly constricting the back of the throat, making that breath audible to yourself. Sounds like the ocean waves. And gently opening our eyes. Bring our fingertips down. Stack the spine with the sternum. Nice big arms up. Exhale, full exhale, we'll take our twist to the left. Each inhale, we'll go a little more back. And each exhale, turn a little deeper. We're still warming up here, so don't force this too much. Back over the shoulders. Try to go in whatever range that you typically perform without forcing yourself into uncomfortable. Keeping that right hand behind and standing tall. Left hand to the thigh. Exhale, twist. Inhale to bend. Exhale to turn. Breathe into it. Exhale, twisting and stretching. Coming back to center. Keep your legs crossed if you like. If you want something different, you can stack our knees. You're going to pull your feet back beside your hips as much as possible. Then come into shoelace pose. So we're going to extend forward with our arms out to the side. And just fold over that front knee. If you didn't cross your knees like I did, just do this with your legs crossed normally. Hinging into it, sinking. Here's your sinking breath. Inhale. As you exhale, try to go deeper. Breathe and sink. Just give it a couple more breaths. You might get some more release the longer you hold it. On our next inhale, you can walk our hands back in. We'll sit up. Whatever we're doing with our legs, let's just switch the cross now. You can stack the knees or come to comfortable seated. Perhaps pulling the feet back by the hips. Inhaling tall, exhaling to fold over. Arms out, shoelace pose. Letting the head hang. Using sinking breath to go deeper into the stretch. Inhale and exhale. Breathe and sink. A couple more breaths. It takes time. It takes time to find ease. It takes time for the muscles to release, for the joints and ligaments to let go. And we'll begin to walk our hands back in as we inhale. We'll sit back up. Let's roll forward onto our hands and knees now. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, option to use fists for wrists. Taking a moment to engage the core, drawing the abs in and up as though you could pull the navel into your ribcage. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, trying to find lots of length in the neck and lots of space between the ears and shoulders. Just take a moment to experience this position. Try to find that nice spinal alignment to start. And then we'll come into cat-cow. Start with cow. As we inhale, we'll lift the chest and tailbone, looking forward. As we exhale, we scoop the abs, we look back in. Down with the knees. When you inhale, lift. When you exhale, scoop, and just follow the breath. Let the breath tell you when to move. Time to inhale, then it's time to lift. If it's time to exhale, it's time to scoop and look in. Follow at your own pace. Couple more rounds. Cat-cow. Mobilizing the spine, tucking the abs. As you finish your next round, you'll come back to stillness. Let's just try shifting the rib cage from side to side. And then we'll come back to center and we'll roll the rib cage around. So we'll go from cow, pressing to one side, scooping into cat, pressing to the other side, coming back into cow. 2 more times, rolling the ribs. Mobilizing the spine. And then we're going to reverse direction. Pressing one side, scooping into cat, pressing the other side, coming back to cow. 2 more times. Once more. Coming back to neutral spine, back to cat-cow. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a rest. We'll bring our toes together We'll sink our hips back to our heels for child's pose. You can open your knees as much or as little as you want. You can keep your arms extended forward if you like, or you can stack your hands. Give your wrists a rest. Sink into child's pose. Feel the lengthening of your spine. Child's pose is a wonderful resting pose. It's always available to you. Let's extend our arms forward, ground our palms into the mat or floor. Inhale and rise back up. Hands and knees. Exhale back to child's. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale to child's. Let's keep that nice spinal alignment, that nice core engagement as we flow through this a couple of times. Hands and knees to child's. Up to hands and knees next time. Just hang out here for a moment. Now we'll slide the right foot back. Resting on the ball of the foot, curling the toes under. You can rock up and back. Mobilizing the calf. Using an ankle joint to warm things up. Now we'll float that right foot across the left. Look over the left shoulder. We'll rock on a diagonal here. Perhaps pressing that right hip out a bit more to deepen that stretch in the hip. And then floating that right leg straight out behind, extending the left arm forward. Let's just engage the core here and hang out for a moment. Spinal balance. A couple of breaths. Really stabilizing from the inside out. Coming back down to hands and knees. Taking back to child's. Taking a breath or two. Rising back up to hands and knees. Now sliding the left foot back, curling the toes under, resting on the ball of the foot, and gently rocking. Linking up the calf. Then we're floating that right foot across the left foot, rather the left foot across the right this time. Pushing the left hip out. Diagonal, and extending that left leg behind us, right arm forward, drawing in from the core, active core, working from the inside out, keep it stable. And back down to hands and knees, and back to child's pose. Catching our breath. Child's pose. Let's lift our hips and slide our hands forward. Coming into puppy pose. Rest your head on the floor. Find some length in the spine. Let's think about spreading our fingers, feeling the heel of the palm against the floor, pressing the knuckles of the palm down and pressing the fingertips down. Let's inhale and shift forward. Or, drop our elbows, press our palms together. Let's just call this a modification of puppy for the time being. Curling the toes under and lifting the hips up and back into dolphin. With nice strong shoulders, pressing our elbows into the floor, stabilizing. So we can drop back down, this modified puppy. We can float the hips up, this dolphin pose. Or wherever you are, go back to whatever version of puppy you're doing. Extend out to our normal puppy pose. Take a breath. So I'll slide forward. Sphinx pose. Melting our hips into the floor, letting our toes come down. Elbows into the shoulders, you can interlace the fingers if you like. parallel if you like. Relaxing the abdomen, lifting the chest, pressing forward, giving a stretch, expanding the front body. Let's fold our hands and stack them here. You can rest the forehead on the hands. Bring the legs together and zip up the thighs. Just lift the legs off the floor enough to engage the glutes and lower back. For lotus pose. Exhale those back down to the floor. Just inhale the upper body off the floor just enough to engage those back muscles. Relax back down. You can repeat each of the legs with the upper body 2 more times and lift both together. Your choice. Finding ease, whatever you choose. Up to lift. Breathe. Exhale back down. One more time. Your choice. Legs, upper body, or both. Inhale as we lift. Relax it back down. Let's press our hips up and back. The child's pose one more time to release the back. And now we'll begin walking the hands in toward the knees so we can sit up. Curl the toes under. Roll back to the balls of our feet. On our next inhale, we can straighten our legs coming into forward fold. Just do a little softness in the knees, nothing to be locked out straight. Bring your head hang heavy. And the arms dangle. Let's bring one hand to the opposite elbow and the other side as well. Feel free to nod the head, shake the head, release tension from the neck. Sway the arms, lie back, side to side. Lifting the back and shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling, perhaps using sinking breath to go a little deeper here. And feel free to keep softness in your knees. And releasing our fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale to lift that forehead up, push flat back. Sliding shoulder blades down the back, lengthening the spine. Keeping the gaze down so the neck remains in line with the spine. Finding our breath in. There's a nice flat tabletop. Exhale to fold, inhale to lift. Adding on, we exhale to fold, we inhale to circle sweep the arms and press up. Exhale to press the arms down. So as we sweep up, we'll turn our thumbs to the back. The shoulders as we press down, we'll turn our thumbs forward. Let's just take that right arm straight up, expanding the right side ribs. Option is to extend over toward the left. That works for you. Inhaling to expand. Exhaling to sink deeper. Inhaling to rise up. Exhaling back down. Inhaling the left arm up. Expanding. Option to exhale and go deeper into the side bend if you like. Inhale to expand. Exhale to sink deeper. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Alternate sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Exhale 2 more rounds. side, softening our knees, coming into forward fold. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to rise all the way up. Exhaling the arms down to the sides. Inhaling the right arm up. Exhaling over if you wish that option. Up. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now turning our palms forward, opening our hands like starfish. Let's just settle into mountain pose for a moment. Let's practice grounding our feet to the floor. Feel nice and stable. We'll lift our toes and roll down to the pinky toe one toe at a time. We'll activate our legs, try to pull our kneecaps up. We'll try to spiral our thighs inward. Draw the navel in, back the spine, lift the sternum, pressing the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Imagine energy flowing out the back of the body, sliding shoulder blades down, sliding the sacrum down, levelizing the pelvis. Nice and active in our mountain pose, inhale, scoop up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, deepen stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up. Inhale, the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive. Soften the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, deepen the stretch. Inhale, lift. Back down. Inhale, left. Reach. Rise. Down. Both arms up. Swan dive. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise. Arms down. Right arm. Stretch. Up. Down. Left arm. Stretch. And up and down. Let's bring hands to heart center. Press our hips back into a chair pose. Grounding into our heels, lengthening our spine, sliding shoulder blades back and down. Finding lots of length in the spine. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to heart center, chair. Inhaling to rise. Heart center. Rise. Holding in heart center. We can keep the hands here. We can roll the shoulders back and extend the arms forward. This becomes inhale to rise. Exhale to set the arms forward. Longer beaver. Inhale, rise. Exhale. And rise. Exhale. Coming back to heart center. We're going to toe heel our feet in so our big toes touch. Little space between our heels. And we'll sink a little bit deeper. We'll try to keep our knees level so one's not popping forward and the other like that. Maybe put a hand here on the knee. Put the left hand on the knee, so like the knee police, keep it in order. Bring the right hand to the hip, roll the shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, turning to the right. We'll be watching those knees today. Keeping that length in the spine, rotating toward the right with a seated twist. A little different form today. Couple more breaths, we'll relax back to center. We'll sweep up. We'll exhale back down. Now this time our right hand is the knee police. Keeping our knees level, equal. The left hand to the hip. Let's roll that shoulder. Inhale. flat back, fold, rise. Give me some starfish hands for a moment, before I'm up and over. Left arm, inhale, deepen, rise. Arms up, chair, rising back up, forward fold, halfway lift, and fold, rise, mountain, forward and lateral bend, lift, down, left, down, rise, chair. One more time through the whole sequence. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, right. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. So exhale back to mountain pose. Catch your breath. Shake it out. Let's widen your stance. Let's do some sunflowers today. So with our knees pointing toward our toes, we'll start with a nice starfish pose. And as we exhale, we're going to squat down. Imagine folding forward, scooping up flowers in our arms, and then casting them out to rise back up. So we're going to swoop and scoop and rise. Swoop and scoop and rise. Swoop and scoop, rise. One more time. Nice. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Let's pivot to the right now. Coming into a warrior one pose. So I'm going to slide the right knee over the right ankle. I'm going to ground the outside edge of my back foot. My foot's at about a 45-degree angle towards the mat. So I want to have this back leg straight and strong. Front knee bent side over the ankle. I want to have my heels pretty much lined up. And I'm trying to push back with my front leg and push forward with my back leg, but not so much that I freaking have twisted my back knee. I can find more ease in the pose if I shorten my stance, bring my feet parallel, but hip width space between my feet. A short stance, warrior one. Let's just square the hips better, less stress on the knee. You decide what works for you. Arms to be extended, or in cactus, or in heart center. Find the arms that work for you. Sink the hips, find the breath. Inhale, lift the upper body, sink the hips down. Nice, powerful warrior one. But again, trying to find that ease, that place where it just feels good to you. Next time we inhale, we're going to step forward, hands to heart center, find the breath. Then we'll step back to the other foot, into warrior one on the other side. Always going to switch legs. The legs that was in front is now in back, and vice versa. Warrior one. Still have those same arm options. Breathing, sinking the hips, lifting up the body. Lean back, mountain. I'm going to take a short stance, warrior one, really more of a lunge back, really. As we inhale and open the cactus arms, and exhale forward, and switching sides. Inhale, cactus. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Just continue at your own pace. Remember to follow the breath. Let the inhale tell you it's time to step forward. The exhale tells you the inhale tells you it's time to step back. The exhale tells you it's time to step forward. Coming back to stillness. Like that left hand, that inside hand grounded, you lengthen the spine, and then inhale the right arm up into the air, and kneeling twist. Try to expand the ribs, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Relax it back down. Bring the back foot up. You can walk your hands to your thigh and rise. You can hang here. We can swing the arms back up if we like. And we'll step forward and back to our mountain. Right foot can step back. You can lower that knee down. Control the toes. You can ground our hands on either side of the left foot. Keeping that right hand, the inside hand grounded. Lengthening the spine, inhaling left arm up. Lunging twist. Finding openness and length. Coming back down. Control the back toes under, lift up. Walk our hands to our thigh. Rise up. Find an arm position you like. Come back to mountain. Step back with the left foot. Open back up into our moonflower, sunflowers pose. Inhale, sunflowers. Swoop and scoop. Rise. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you rise. On our next exhale, let's open to Warrior 2, pivoting to the right. Warrior 2, we once again have the knee stacked over the ankle. We have the heel of the front foot lining up with the arch of the back foot, levelizing the pelvis, taking a soft, unfocused gaze out past our right fingertips. Let's turn our palms forward. Inhale to expand. Exhale to bring that back hand forward as though you're drawing a bow. Inhale to pull that bow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, draw. Exhale together. Take a step back out to Warrior 2. Flip your palm. Inhale, lift to reverse your warrior. You can lift straight up or you can come back over. You can keep your hand on your leg or you can go up to a half bind behind your back. Whatever feels best to you. Think about opening your chest toward the ceiling. Think about, once again, trying to find ease in the pose. Find a place where it feels right to you. Inhale and exhale the forearm down to the thigh. For side angle, we're going to sweep that top hand either straight up or out past the ear. For extended side angle, option to bring that hand down to the mat if you like. Try to find that length in the left side of your body. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale to side angle. Do this 5 times. This is 2, 3. One more after this. From here, let's take it back to Warrior 2. Shortening our stance, straightening the right leg, pressing the left hip out, sliding the ribcage to the right, and spine long. Bring down the triangle pose. Try to stack the shoulders. Imagine being pressed between panes of glass, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening the front body. On our next inhale, we'll reverse the triangle, just like we reversed the warrior earlier. Bring it up, bring it over if you like, rest your hand with a half bind if you like. Use breath to expand the ribs. Let's just flow this. Inhale, exhale back to triangle. Inhale to reverse. Back to triangle. Reverse. 3 more times. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. 2. From this reverse triangle, inhale and lift, exhale and come back to sunflowers. spine, lift his chest. Exhale, swoop and scoop. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, swoop and scoop. One more time. Inhale. Let's exhale to warrior two, pivoting to the left this time. Stacking the left knee over the left ankle. Trying to align the heel with the arch, levelizing the hips, packing the shoulders down, taking a soft gaze out past those left fingertips, sucking the hips, lifting the palm, inhaling to reverse the warrior either straight up or over, hand on the leg or behind the back in a hand bind. Try to keep that back leg straight and strong. Think about grounding the outside into the back foot mat. Inhale, exhale the forearm to the thigh. Bring that back arm, that top arm either up or out, or side angle or extended side angle. Try to open the chest, spiraling toward the ceiling. Breathe into it. Option to bring your hand to the floor if you prefer. Block is also nice for this. Let's flow it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to warrior two. Settling in for just a breath or two. Straightening that left leg, shortening the stance. Pressing out the right hip. Sliding the ribs to the left. Top bottom knee comes to the foot. Head comes up, stacking shoulders, triangle pose. Squeezing shoulder blades, finding openness in the front body. You can look down or forward or up. Let's inhale to reverse the triangle. Your choice. Up or over. Resting the hand or half finding it. Expanding the ribs. Flow this again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, back to triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. 2. And 1. And we'll come back to our sunflowers pose. And now we'll walk our feet out a little bit more. Turn our feet parallel. Bring our hands to our hips. Pull the shoulders back. Pack them down. Interlacing the fingers behind the back, pressing knuckles down, lifting the sternum to start, hinging forward to a flat back. We're going to pause halfway down, reset the shoulders, perhaps lift the arms off the back. We can hang out here. If we'd like to go deeper, we can inhale and exhale and fold deeper, letting the head hang, still raising the arms up. If you prefer to keep your head level with or above your heart, then don't take the forward fold like this. Up to you. Where is your ease? Find your ease. Wherever we are, we can release our fingertips coming down to the floor, placing our fingertips under our shoulders. Coming back to flat back. Now grounding into our feet, so our fingertips aren't weight-bearing. Just trace an infinity sign, one direction on the floor by swaying in reverse to the other direction. Coming back to the center. Let's bring our hands to our hips with a long spine. Inhale to rise back up. And walk my feet back in. All right, let's do a little balance. Tiny bit of balance. Let's do tree pose. It's a favorite. Start by grounding into the right foot. Press the heart center. Let's think about our bondage, our root off the page of my pelvic floor. standing on the right just gives us a little bit of balance, that's all. Level 2, we can bring our heel to our ankle. And bring our foot to our calf. Now don't place your foot on your knee. You don't want to press out on your knee joint. You can bring that foot above the knee. And sealing the foot to the leg. Back to the spine. Position our spot that your feet focus on. Left foot, again activating that root lock, that core lock here. You can bring that right foot out just for a light touch to keep it stable. You can bring the heel, the ankle. You can bring the foot to the calf, but when you skip the knee, come up to the thigh if you like. You can hip open. Those blocks working for us. Just want to stay in one spot. Step your feet back, bringing your knees down. Here we are on the mat, ready to cool down and stretch out a little bit. Let's drop to one hip. Let's come to seated position. Let's open our legs. Let's battle. Sitting up tall, lengthening the spine. Take the right hand out toward the right foot. If we can rest the elbow on the floor, we can do that. If we can't, we'll just grab the toe. Do whatever feels best to you. Let's try to roll the left shoulder open. Extend the left arm up. Try to spiral the chest toward the ceiling. And just work in whatever range gives you what? Ease. Right. You can also reach over. Finding whatever works best for you. You can just grab your leg, you can grab your toe, grab whatever you can reach, whatever's comfortable. You can drop your elbow. Go ahead, drop your elbow. You can hook your heel if you like. Just roll the shoulder back on the other side, spiral the chest open. You can reach up. You can reach over. Breathing, stretching. Relaxing back to center. Shifting those legs out. Bringing the soles of our feet together. Vinyasa. Down to ankle pose. We can have our heels about the length of one of our feet from the torso, or farther out, more of the diamond pose, which might be gentler. Back to the spine, we'll grab the ankles and press forward in the hips. Breathing and sinking. Keep the spine long for a couple of breaths first. So we get as deep as we can. And then, if you like, try a deep inhale. And a big exhale to release and round forward. Letting the head hang heavy. Again, using sinking breath. Inhaling and exhaling to go deeper. Rising back up. Now let's bring one leg forward to a low lunge. We'll slide the other leg back. And if you have blocks or something you can use for support, you might want that. You could even use a couple of chairs here if you like. And if you can do this on the floor, that's great too. We're going to go, this is our Vinyasa. We're starting from here, but we're extended forward this time. Instead of our usual Vinyasa, we're going to do our leg extension. So with the back toes curled under, we're going to press back. come down, let's uncurl those back toes and plant our toenails against the floor. Let's walk our hands to our thigh. Let's take our hips forward. Now we're looking our arms in the asana. Pull out. Work through breath. Inhale. And exhale to find the emptiness in the head. Let's bring that right foot back and that left foot forward. So once again, we're folded forward. We have our toes tucked under once again. You might want blocks. And we'll shift back to extend the front leg. And we'll shift forward. And shift back, extending the legs. And forward. For 3. For 2. And 1. Coming back down. Let's uncurl the back toes and plant the toenails against the floor of the mat. Let's walk our hands up to the thigh, look the chest, and sink forward. Opening the quads and the flexors. Keep our right leg this time. Breathing deeper with the breath. Drop down to one hip and swing our legs around. Coming into staff pose. Stacking the spine, you just press your hands into the floor of the sternum. If you have a blanket you'd like to sit on, please do. And we'll find our knees wherever we can find it. Just lifting to start. And then just pressing forward ever so slightly with a long spine. And then, after a couple of breaths here, we extend the arms forward and down. We can grab our feet or our shins. We can let the head hang. Coming into a forward fold. Releasing the back, stretching the hamstrings. On our next inhale, we'll rise back up. Roll onto our backs now, and you have the option to hang onto one leg and roll down, holding onto one leg, or to stack your spine, extending the arms forward, tucking the pelvis under, trying to roll down with control, one vertebra at a time. Let's draw the knees into the chest, sort of like egg beaters. One direction and the other. Let's do a few quick crisscrosses here to strengthen the core a bit. So we're going to float the head, extend the right leg out, bring our fingertips behind. We can support the weight of our head with our hands if you like. We'll turn the right shoulder toward the left knee, and we'll switch sides. Turning opposite shoulder toward the knee. Keeping that extended leg higher will be easier. Bringing that extended leg closer to the floor is more challenging. Don't forget to breathe. Draw the core in. And then drawing knees to chest, relaxing the head. We'll roll the legs in a circle 3 times one direction. Release and go 3 times the other direction. Let's release that left leg out and down. And with the left hand grabbing the right thigh, pulling the right thigh over. Rolling onto the left hip, extending the right arm to the side and turning the head to the right for a spinal twist that we're just going to melt into. Not force it, not wrench it, just relax, breathe, and melt. Remember, our word for the day is to find ease in it. If you're making it painful, you're not doing it effectively. Find the ease in it. Once you find the ease and follow the breath, you might find you get a little more stretch. If you try to force things, often your body's going to resist you. But if you just meet your body, breathe into it, it will give you more room to move eventually. Draw both knees back to center. Rock out the back a little bit. Now extending that right leg out and down, with the right hand grabbing the left leg, pulling over, rolling onto the right hip, grounding the shoulders, extending the left arm to the side, turning the head to the left, finding the ease in our spinal twist, breathing, relaxing, and melting. Hugging those legs, rocking them out one more time. Now bringing our arms between our knees for happy baby. Grab the inside arches of our feet. You can grab the outside of your feet if you prefer that. Pressing the soles of the feet up to face the ceiling, but drawing the knees down toward the floor. We're trying to stack the ankles over the knees. And trying to roll the whole length of the spine down onto the floor. And from there we can rock from side to side, gently massaging the back. Coming back to stillness, releasing our legs out and down to the floor. You can open your feet as wide as you like, pick up all the space you need. Let your arms float down with your palms up. And then gently close your eyes. And just check if you need to adjust your body in any way to be more comfortable. Maybe you need to slide your hips up or down, or adjust your shoulder blades, or move your head to find that right length in your neck. And once you feel comfortable, relaxed and grounded, there's no effort in the body whatsoever to support yourself. Let's just bring our awareness to our toes and just try to feel the energy, the life force in your toes. It might be a tingling sensation as you become aware of it, and then let's move that up to the feet, ankles. Feel the energy working up your calves, your knees. Maybe it's a light you see filling your body from the bottom up. It's your thighs. Feel the energy, your hips, your abdomen and chest, your whole torso now. Shoulders and arms and hands alive. The neck, the head. Just be aware of your whole energetic body. Now let's shift the awareness back to our breath. I'm not asking you to make any changes to your breath, just to observe it. The inhale and the exhale. And let that breath take you deeper into Shavasana. Please feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, we deepen our breath. Perhaps rocking the head from side to side, bringing movement to our fingers and toes. And then bending our knees, planting our feet a little wider than our hips, we can just let the knees sway from side to side, letting them rise and fall. And eventually rolling to one side, where we stack one hip over the other, one shoulder over the other, and we rest the head on the arm, and we breathe. And then with as much ease as possible, we press ourselves back up to our comfortable seat. Taking a moment to stack the spine, pack the shoulders, lift the sternum, press the crown of the head up toward the heavens. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Let's think about ease. I hope you found some ease in your practice, and I hope some of that ease carries with you into your life so that you can live with ease. Finding that right balance between ease and effort, coming more fully into who you are and what works for you. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.